We apologize for our internet issues here as we're trying to go off of cellular data instead of Wi-Fi, and it's not working to our abilities the way that we want them to. With that, the Sabres trying to hold the puck in as they are traveling from left to right as Holt picks up the puck, gets it across center ice. Holt with it. Still with the puck off the board to Zeitz, out to the point, left side. He sends that around behind the net. Held in at the point by Barrasso. Taken away by Jamestown. We're going to have a 3-on-2 coming. Oh, they bobbled the puck just a little bit, and they're going to send that into the Sabres zone. Out to the point for Holt. Getting across center ice, down the left side. Trying to get around Hatch. That's a Pat save. They don't have their goalie's number on. Centering pass to Olheiser. That one shot wide. Crashing in as Barrasso able to hold out at the half wall into the Jamestown zone. 14 and a half remaining in the second period. Sabres trailing the Blue Jays 1-0. Olheiser picks it up behind his own net. Centering pass, that's going to get through traffic. They're going to say icing coming up on the Sabres. Face-off to the right side of Luckenbill as Wetzel tries to win that face-off. That one comes out to the point, hits a couple players in front, and goes into the corner. Sanders is going to try to hold his man off. Puck squirts by him and comes out. And that one gets sent behind to be picked up by Jamestown. Zeitz with the puck over to Xander near side. I think it's neat. We don't understand why it's becoming pixelated on that. Let's see if we can't figure it out while we're doing this. Xander has the puck. Backhands it over to the far side for turning. Xander lifts the puck up and out, and that's going to be icing on the Sabres. Not quite sure if the Pixelot camera above us is giving us a little feedback here, but we do apologize for any pixelating that's going on. Holt with the puck into the corner. Up to Spooner coming in down the right side all by himself. He's going to get a shot. Tries to go to the blocker's side. That one goes far and wide as Barrasso tries to hold it in. Picked up by Peterson. Sends that cross ice over to Turning. Picked up and sent into the Blue Jays zone with 12 and a half remaining. May have to just listen to the audio on this one. Was not sure why it's so pixelated. I got to figure something out there in the next few games. Turnover down low as Holt picks up the puck into the corner, turns it around, gets it to Peterson, and he buries the puck. Nice play by Holt as he battles along the boards on the far side. Puck gets knocked down a couple times by the Jamestown defenders, finds Peterson in front, and he buries the puck behind the Jamestown goalie. Legacy scoring to make it 1-1 as Peterson buries it into the right on top of the crease. Jamestown knocks that one down below the goal line as Zeitz picks it up, cuts in, tries to get it over to Rittenbach. That goes off his stick to center ice, and Jamestown turns that right behind Luckenbill. Zeitz tries to push that one forward. That one's knocked up. Bouncing puck in front of Luckenbill. Luckenbill able to watch that bouncing puck right in front as Jamestown was able to chip that one up over the defenders. And it come right down in front of Luckenbill, and he made the save. Once again, we do apologize for any video issues that we're having. We're experiencing some sort of interference, but you're going to have to listen to it audibly as my voice is so soothing. My wife laughs at me. Xander with the puck, gets it up to Olheiser. Olheiser hit hard into the boards in the corner. Xander with the puck, behind Luckenbill, reverses direction, skates with it, cutting to the middle. Nice job by Xander to get the defenseman to bite on him as he sends that one deep into the Blue Jay zone. Rittenbach battling against number 12, that's Chase Schaefer. That's 23 and 28 battling for it. 23 comes out with it, that's Carson Schaff. Or Schaff, I should say. Schaff with the puck, get a centering pass, but that gets knocked away to be picked up at the point by Hatch. Down low by Schaff. Rittenbach with the puck. Tried to feed Olheiser, cutting through the middle on a slash play. And that goes off his stick, and Jamestown's able to turn that one around. Held in at the point by Jamestown. That one shoots low. A huge rebound by Luckenbill as number 15, Trevor Nelson, comes in and scores the go-ahead goal for Jamestown. Coming off the bench was number 22 from Jamestown. That is Brady Kruger. Got a huge shot. Luckenbill with a massive rebound right to the stick of Trevor Nelson, and he makes it 2-0 or 2-1. Turning with the puck, far side backhands that around Luckenbill. Barrasso can't get it around the defender as Nelson causing trouble in the corner. Now it's picked up by number 25, who is Blake Foster, with the puck as Munson takes it away behind his own net. He's going to try to get a centering pass right to number 19 to Jamestown. Not a good decision right there as Munson threw it right to the player from Jamestown. That was Blackmore. And if he would have got a stick on that, Luckenbill would have been a sitting duck. Knocked down by Nelson. Nelson coming in on it. Shot. Tries to go short side on that one. That one hits the end boards. Barrasso tries to get that up to Munson. Wall on the attack. Berger sends that one off the boards to Turning. Turning cutting to the middle. And we're going to get offsides on the Sabres. 9:30 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is the score. Sabres down by 1. Face-offs outside the Blue Jays zone. As Hatch gets it off the board. Julie tries to do some fancy work with it, couldn't get it out, but it's picked up by Hatch. Gets a shot on there, and number 20, Sorley, was down low. Picked up by Barrasso off the boards to Peterson. Showing his displeasure. Getting his stick elbow up high. Peterson with the puck, cutting in. He's pretty much getting mugged from behind by Kruger. Centering pass shot. That one's wide of the net by Spooner, as that's point blank range. Peterson gets it down low to Holt. Shot out by Peterson. That goes behind the net of the Jamestown goalie out to the point for turning. He's going to release the hound from the point. That one's going to go behind the net. That's going to be picked up by Hatch out to the point now for Barrasso. He sends that down low. And it's held in by Barrasso as Jamestown sends that back out to the line. Taken away by Holt. He's going to try and get a shot on, but Hatch able to get just enough of it to hold that in. As Spooner sends that down below the net to be picked up by centering pass right there to Barrasso. And he shoots that one wide. Coming in off the bench is Wall, fanning on his pass. Holt with a great effort as Norrie picks it up. Still with the puck down low, picked up by Rittenbach. He fans on it. Held in by Barrasso. He's going to send that into the corner. Be picked up by Norrie. Bouncing puck. That one comes out. Huge rebound. Taken away by the Sabres. Coming out to the point. As Barrasso gets a shot. Looked like it could have maybe gone 5-hole if the goalie didn't see it. And he's able to get a stoppage in play with 7:36 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is your score on a pixelated evening here in Bismarck. After the period, we will once again shut things down here and start it all up for the third period, hoping that we could get a good view as Xander sends that one in and it's taken away by Jamestown. Out to the point. Jamestown picks that one up, delayed offsides as Xander picks it up behind Luckenbill. Xander sends that out, Rittenbach on the attack as Schaefer sends it over to the near side. Intercepted by Norrie. Olheiser with the puck. Zeitz to Xander. Up to Norrie. Norrie gets it around the defender. That's Tucker Allen. Olheiser not able. Xander with a shot. That one's wide of the net. Zeitz on the far side. Sends it down below the goal line to be picked up by Olheiser. And Holt. Holt with the puck. Cutting to the middle. Holt with it, getting a couple defenders to bite on it. Centering pass to Olheiser. Down the right side, backs it up to Zeitz. Shot coming from there, and that goalie didn't know where that was at. Xander tries to hold that and gets it to Holt. And Jamestown is going to try and get that out. Held in by Peterson. Nice job to hold the blue line with 6:20 remaining in the second as Holt slides in to try and get it by the defender. Norrie's there with him. Right along the Zan boards here at the ZFW. Holt out to the point for turning with a shot from the point. Glove save, bouncing puck, still loose. As Peterson comes in there and protects himself. As he was giving a piggyback ride to Jamestown's number 18, Tucker Allen. Peterson knocking Foster off the puck as Jamestown clears that one out. Brosser down in his own zone. Loses the puck. Tries to get it around Nelson. That one comes off awkwardly as that one goes up and over. Poke check forward by Holt. Jamestown backs that one up as Barrasso gets it to turning. He sends that into the corner with 5.5 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is the score. As Peterson down below the goal line, centering pass. That one's taken away by Jamestown's Brady Kruger. Kruger with the puck in his skates as that's picked up. The battle of the 25s in the corner. Turning gets it up to Peterson. Backhands that one held in by the Blue Jays. Kruger picked up by Foster behind the net. And that's going to come out. And we may not get an icing. They're going to say no icing. As Kruger picks the puck up. That one's going to hit the rafters. 6 men on the ice for Legacy. First power play for Jamestown, as Norrie is out there with Xander, Zietz, and Wetzel. Face-off won by the Jays. Xander with the puck. Gets it up to Wetzel. And the Jays get that down low. Centering pass. That's going to come up to the point. And Chase Schaefer is going to pick the puck up behind his own net with 1:41 remaining on the penalty to Munson and the Sabres for too many men on the ice. Wetzel on the forecheck. Nice job by Wetzel to get a stick on that. Backhands it. It's picked up by Riley Shue. Shue on the far side. Shot. Blocker save. That one's up into the rafters. And that sits on the beam. Luckenbill better get a lottery ticket on that, because that one's sitting right on a 4-inch beam. Face off to the right side of Luckenbill, as Holt is out there with Xander and Zietz. Holt trying to battle. Xander's in there. He knocks Foster out of the play. Centering pass. Now it's picked up by Spooner, and he's able to get it out, but it's brought back in by Kruger. Blackmore with the puck, saved by Luckenbill. And that one's sent out by Zietz. Jamestown's goalie is going to pass that one up to Kruger. Picked up on the far side by Blake Foster. Now to the near side for Trevor Nelson. Shot on net, up into Luckenbill's glove. With 3:22 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is a score, 40 seconds remaining on the penalty to the Sabres. Yeah, we do apologize again for the pixelated video that we are having. We will stop this broadcast and restart it again at the beginning of the third period in hopes that whatever is causing the interference is now gone. Holt with a nice job of getting the puck out. Spooner with the puck. He loses an edge, goes down hard with inside of 3 minutes remaining. Far side over to Foster. He's going to get a shot. That's going to go behind the net. Out to the point. Is Nelson going to try to get a shot on it? Out of reach of Turning. He's going to pick that up in the corner. And he's going to send that the length of the ice. Oh, as they almost caught Olheiser coming off the bench. That went off the legs of number 26, Levi Schelt. Right to Olheiser. And Olheiser would have been by himself. Turning with the puck. Sends it down below Jamestown's goalie as Nelson. Now it's out to Brasso. He sends that one wide of the net. He's going to have to go to the range and recite that weapon in as Turning gets a shot that hits some bodies in front. And that's going to be sent the length of the ice for an icing call. Face-off coming to in the Blue Jays zone as Norrie wins a face-off, taken away. Rittenbach with it. Over to Zietz on the far side. Up to Norrie. Cutting to the middle. Puck knocked away by Jamestown's number 7, Riley Shue. Out to the point for Zietz. He's going to get a nice shot. That one's going to go wide of the net. Xander crashing in on the play, held in. Gets it around Olheiser. Picked up by Norrie. Cutting to the middle. He's knocked off the play. Jamestown's nice headman pass up to Mayhews. He's with the puck on the far side as Schaaf picks it up. Into the skates of Xander. He rims that around to the near side. Going to be held in at the blue line by Tucker Allen. He sends it around to the other side for Rittenbach. who pushes that one forward, but it's held in by Jamestown's Shuey. And we're going to have a penalty coming up on Nori. Oh, yep. Referees discussing the severity of the penalty as both teams were even strength. It's going to be the second penalty of the period for the Sabres. Looks like they're going to give 5 minutes. As they're sending, I can't see who the other player is in there to help serve the penalty. 5-minute power play for Why not? Yeah. Wall's in there to help with the penalty. Turning, trying to get the puck out. Picked up by Barrasso. Taken away by Jamestown's Nelson. That's Blackmore. Turning with the puck, turning right into Foster. 19 seconds remaining in the second period. Jamestown's goalie holding on to that maybe a little bit longer than he should have. I don't know how long he can hold on it before it's deemed a delay of penalty game. But nonetheless, it's 16 seconds remaining in the period. Sabres trailing the Blue Jays 2-1. Looked like they gave Nori a 5-minute major for checking from behind. And that's going to be the end of the second period. Legacy trailing the Blue Jays 2-1. With that, we're going to end this broadcast real quick and start things up here at the beginning of the third period. Hopefully we have a better picture for you. With that, I'm your host, Tim Zander, saying thanks for watching Legacy Hockey.